Comeup Radio Station.
It's the Comeup, baby.
Go out that way, man. You know what I mean? I'm stuck on this.
All right, y'all. So we back at it, man. We right here on Lake Hartwell, man. Y'all can see the beautiful water around us. It's a little different today, you know what I mean? So like I said, man, I got my boy Tiras with me today, man. Country Rods, LLC in the building, man. So, man, let's talk to him today, man. Let's tell you what you got going on, man. What you about, bro?
Pretty much my name Tiras, man. Tiras Sullivan. I'm from Fountain Inn. Love the outdoors, man. Love to fish. Love hunting. So pretty much what I did was I created my own line of clothing for hunting and fishing. And with doing that, also I got involved with a couple of groups called The Bridge, mentoring kids and boat captaining kids that's wanting to do fishing as well. So been doing that, working with the DNR as well. Went and got my certification for that to be an instructor. Volunteer instructor as well too, so I won't charge to teach kids how to fish, or parents or whoever want to know how to fish. Still learning that myself right now as far as with how to hold clinics and hold classes and stuff like that. While I work in the DNR, they training me up slowly but surely to hold my own events on the lake and stuff. And that's what I'm actually trying to get to. I'm actually trying to get to where I can start a nonprofit organization for kids in the neighborhood, no matter if you're from Greenville, Malden, Centerville, no matter where you at. You know what I mean? You can reach out to me if your kid want to go fishing. Hey, let's go. You know, sign a little quick waiver saying that, you know that he's out here with me or she's out here with me, and I'm going to teach him how to fish for as far as what I know. Or if not, if we don't catch no fish, we're going to have a good time.
Still going to learn a lesson, man. So you heard him, man. Get these kids out here, man. Because, look, I'm out here. I'm still trying to get used to the water. I'm over here about the doggone. I'm like an old man right now moving out here. But nah, man. But
go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
I said, so with that, with the DNR and everything, that pretty much just teaches all the kids the type of fish in each lake. They have places set up. A lot of the community don't know. A lot of people would be scared to come to the lake. Like, you know, they think it's dangerous and stuff like that, but it's really not. You know, South Carolina do a good job in having places set up around each lake, tell you what type of fish in them lakes. Also, they have safety vests for free that you can grab, you know, if you're scared that somebody gonna fall in the water or anything. So, yeah, just don't be scared of this water, man. I promise you it's the best thing ever.
Yeah. So, man, look, I know we talking about that, but let's go back. Who is Tiras, bro? Let's talk about Tiras. Okay. Let's go back to square one. How you even came about doing country rods as far as, like, what made you want to get into fishing, bro? Let's go back to that.
Well, I've been fishing for a while, man. A lot of pond fishing. My cousins and my uncles and stuff always used to take me fishing a lot. So it's something that I grew up with. You know what I mean? Okay. So honestly, you know, I surpassed bass fishing as far as in a pond, and so I said I wanted to take it to this level, and this level is totally different than a pond. So when I took it to this level, you know, I had to learn everything over again. Yeah. I had to be taught a lot. One of my good friends right there out there fishing as well, Steve. You know, Steve.
He can't hear me.
He can't hear you. There you go.
There you go. What's up, bro?
So I mean, we go out here, he fish, and he done taught me a lot. A lot of people done taught me a lot. I follow a lot of people on YouTube, like Brian Lattimore, Evan Evers. They're my favorite fishermen that I follow a lot. Actually, Brian is a local right here out of Pelzer. You know what I mean? Anderson itself. So, I mean.
So he's big.
Yeah, he's a bass. Yeah. He's in all the tournament trails, FLW and stuff like that. He win major tournaments.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely one of my inspiration. You know what I mean? But me, you know, just like I said, I'm a country boy, man. This is what I love to do. Fish, hunt, and that's about it, man. I really would never. I like sports. I like the contact sports and stuff like that, but I ain't make it in it. So, you know what I mean? Outside of that, I had to find me something to do, something that relaxed me and something I actually love to do. And this is what I love to do.
So what is your favorite part about fishing?
I guess the thrill of catching, the excitement of something fighting on the end of my rod. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's strong, it's feeling, it's knowing your equipment, what you're doing, what you're throwing, water temperature and stuff like that. It's the hunt. You know what I mean? I like to hunt.
Yeah,
so,
you
know
what
I mean?
So do you like to hunt too? Like hunt deer and stuff too?
I like to hunt deers, rabbits as well.
Well, fishing is your
my thing.
go-to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my cousins and everybody, they be going hunting and stuff, and they'll call them going hunting. If it's sunny outside, well, I'm on the lake.
You're on the lake?
Yeah, I'm on the lake. Yeah, definitely.
So I know you from Greenville, Fountain Inn, South Carolina. So being out here, what is your favorite lake in South Carolina? Is it Hartwell?
Well, actually, Murray just won my heart over the other day. Last week.
And that's down in Columbia, right?
Yeah. Murray is a beautiful lake, man.
Word.
So it's good fishing. It's good environment. They got plenty of places out there. Just pull up on the lake and eat. Like right now, we can take this boat down to a place on Lake Hartwell. I don't know if they're open for breakfast, but for lunch, I can pull my boat up, get off, and go in and eat lunch. Get right back on the water and go fishing.
It's like a restaurant but for boats.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different, man. I mean, this water is different.
You got the shore nana, boy. You like eating, you know what I mean?
I got you, bro. I got you.
So, man, coming out here, dog, like, do you have any like rules? Like let's get some tips out for people that want to come out here and go fishing. Like, I know it's a lot of rules. You got, like, you know, DOT, you got DNR to be out here. So what are some rules? So what are some rules that people need to know when they come out on the lake? Just basic rules that you feel like people mess up when they come out here.
If you're on a boat or if you go rent a boat, their job is to make sure that for however many passengers you have on a boat, you have that many life vests. Make sure you have, you know, fire extinguishers and safety stuff, just safety measures, period. You know what I mean? Because this water is dangerous, but it's not. You know what I mean? If you out here playing and jumping in it, somebody can get stuck below. You know what I mean? And, you know, need some help and stuff. So I would just tell people, you know what I mean, as long as you got your safety measures, just like driving a car, man. You know, if you cross that lane and you ain't looking at this car there, you're going to hit them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just looking around, always keeping an eye on your environment, making sure you're not running ashore. You know what I mean? Because the water be different. It's like an underground road pretty much. You know, it could be 30 feet out there, but 2 feet here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You never know.
You never know. So you just need to know your environment, making sure when you're going up on the bridges and things of that nature, you look for the wake signs. And as far as a wake sign, that means slowing down, not creating a big trail of water when you're going up under a bridge because it becomes dangerous. Because if the level is too high and it's a wake, it can make that next boat hit the bridge. You see what I'm saying? So it's rules and regulations out here, which is easy to follow, but all the rules and regulations are right there at DNR.com. You know what I mean? South Carolina DNR.
I wasn't know about the weight or nothing like that. I know it was even if you got speed limits out here, but we were floating over here, bro. I was like, all right, we're doing 100.
Definitely. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's like I say, it's safe, it's calm. It's peaceful, man. Yeah. It's relaxation for me.
Bro. It's definitely something different, man. Just being, like I said, it's been a while, but coming back out here as an adult, man, it's definitely different, bro. I didn't even realize how big it was out here. And I'm pretty sure this ain't nothing right here. We probably just a small.
This is just a small little place right here. Yeah. Like Green Pond Landing, where they have all the tournaments and stuff, is on down there. It's a huge landing and real nice. And like I say, you just research the lakes that you go to before you go to them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Know what kind of know what type of, situation you're getting yourself into. Know the weather condition. Know if it's windy outside. You know, you walk out your door and you feel this little breeze. It's nothing. But as you see, the water is moving. You know what I mean?
So we floating out right now. I feel like we're moving now.
Definitely. So just knowing the rules and just safety precautions and measures, man. And just enjoy yourself.
Man, look, bro. Definitely. Why you doing that, man? Explain to these folks what you got going on.
Well, right now, man, it's bedding season for me, and I like a shaky head. So right now I'm using actually a Brian Lattimore shaky head through Zoom.
I don't think you can see you.
Oh, okay.
I got it right here.
You got it? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm using a Zoom Man TRD. It's called the Turd. A little short presentation.
Turd.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't really. It's plastic. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's called chartreuse. You know what I mean? Chartreuse. So I love shaky heads. And I love throwing shaky heads. And actually, I'm starting to now. Just got all my supplies. I'm gonna start making my own soft plastics. And also my own rod and reel.
Y'all heard that now. Man got his own product line, so y'all make sure y'all shot with him from the apparel all the way to the rods, to the doggone, to the bait.
Definitely.
Woo! But we rocking right now, y'all. Y'all see us over here, boy. I'm gonna keep my balance.
Nervous. You're right, man. Ain't no
nervous in them up. I'm good, though.
Yeah, definitely. But pretty much, like I said, it's bedding season time right now, so they already done spawned up. Pretty much what we're trying to do is catch them on beds and on in shallow water. Like I say, fishing, you got to know the conditions, what type of weather it's been. For it's a lot of research, especially when you get in competitions. You know what I mean? You're reading the maps of the lake, where the rivers run into, and all that type stuff. So, I done learned all that. I mean, coming from just going to a pond, throwing in, catching, you know what I mean, to coming out here for a whole year, I didn't catch almost nothing. Yeah, I'm serious. Like,
so how many do you think you catch in a week now?
I probably do. By myself, I can probably do 9 in a day on a good day, 12 maybe. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they're gonna be any size though. That's the thing, man. They tricky. I'm still learning myself. I'm still in the curve myself. You'll know once I get there. You'll see me in the tournaments, and that's another thing I do. I enter a lot of tournaments locally, and just to keep my experience up and keep going. And eventually, I'm gonna start hosting my own tournaments. Hopefully, I'm gonna throw my first tournament this year. Okay. You know what I mean? Country Rods, we go on tour too. You know what I mean? We be traveling and selling in different states and different places, you know, with all fishing apparel and all that type of stuff.
I heard what he said. Now you go get it now.
Definitely. So I mean, like I say, it's just something different. It's something safe. It's something fun. It's something exciting. You know what I mean? It's a thrill. It really is, y'all. Like this is like freedom to me. Nobody out here bothering me. No rules, no regulations. Just come out here and do what I need to do. Make sure I'm safe, and it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good, bro.
So let me ask, bro. So I know you finna throw this in the water right here. So when you catch the fish, you eat the fish?
No, bro, I don't eat fish. I don't, bro. I don't eat fish at all.
You catch my face right now.
Yeah, I do this, man, but I don't eat fish, man. Now I'll be honest with you. I eat shrimp or crab legs, but as far as like freshwater fish, nah.
So you'll go out here and catch them all day, but you won't eat?
No. No, it ain't matter who cook it, who do anything. Like I don't eat it.
Why not though? Is it a reason behind it, or you just divine reason you just don't eat it?
Yeah, I never liked it. I never liked freshwater fish. I never liked fish with bones. Really, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, so I mean, I catch them. If somebody call and be like, "Hey, Tiras, you going fishing?" Or elderly person or anybody, they say, "Hey, you going fishing?" And you bring back some fish, whatever I catch, I'll take it to them. But if not, it's just a catch and release.
You eat plenty, or you just like, nah, I'm bringing the whole fish. You got to
you got to do everything.
So you don't eat full with it. You just throw it in the bucket and hey, man, look, this fish right here.
That's it.
You got to do what you got to do with it.
That's it.
Oh man,
that's all I do, man.
That's crazy.
That's all I do. I'm stupid side.
All right. So let's show these folks, man. Okay, so you got the bait on there.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a bait caster, y'all. So this ain't your typical rod that you will start off fishing with. A lot of people use push buttons and a lot of people use open faces. Well, when you use a bait caster, it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say the top of the line rods and reels and stuff, but it's more difficult to learn and use. I had to be taught how to use these. Coming from a push button 733 Classic or 33 Classic.
I myself don't even know none. I go to Walmart, but get around one and hit the button on it.
Yeah, and that's it. But I mean, this right here, you know, you can throw it faster. It's a better retrieve. You know what I mean? Even with reels and rods, when you get into it heavy, it's different gear ratios that cranks your bait at a slower speed or a faster speed and things of that nature. You know what I mean? That people learn along the way of fishing. It goes really deep. Like, I mean, why you think Cabela's and Bass Pro so big?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's huge. So they got a lot of different stuff that you can learn how to fish with.
Yeah. What's the price range on the rod like that?
Well, this is a SLX DC.
XLX DC, I think I said it right.
Y'all. Yeah. So it's gonna cost you $200 just for the reel. For the rod, this is a ducket rod.
So this part right here is $200.
Yeah. This part gonna come by itself with no string on it, nothing for $200 out of Cabela's. Yeah. And then the ducket rod gonna be $100 by itself. Then you gotta buy the line. Box of line gonna cost you about $40. Then you gotta buy your bait, your hooks, and everything. So it's
an expensive.
It's like building a car, I guess. You know, like everything.
But does the rod? It makes a huge difference when you out here fishing.
Yeah, it's light.
Light.
Yeah. It's light. Yeah.
But light for real.
Yeah, it's light for real. Yeah. So it's easy to throw. You don't want to get tired of casting constantly. Because bass fishing, see, let me explain this. I'm
strong material.
Yeah, I don't fish for crappie. I don't fish for brim. I don't fish for catfish. I just fish for bass. That's it. One species.
So how you know if it's a catfish now when they grab it? How you know when it's a catfish and put it back?
When I bring it up to and I see what it is. Yeah. No, I'm gonna take it out the hook and throw it back. Yeah.
Slang it out there.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna slang it out there and just do that right there. But so when you in
let's get in real form, man. How you do this thing right here, man?
All right, so this right here is
first take your slides off. Take your slides, man. See, take your slides off.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Hold on, I gotta cut the trolling. Look, I ain't even cut the trolling mode on, y'all.
Oh, you gotta cut the trolling mode on. Oh, let me get.
I ain't even cut the trolling mode on, y'all.
As y'all can see, man. Hey, this is different right here. You know what I mean? Be prepared when you come out to the lake. If you ain't never been out here, get my boy. It's different for real.
Like I said, I'm probably like I'm gonna try to purchase a pontoon soon, man, and start bringing people out here for free.
So pontoon, that's bigger than this.
Yeah.
It's way bigger.
Yeah, it'd be fit like 10, 15 people on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So this right here is pretty much a trolling motor. When you ain't on a big motor back there, this trolling motor is gonna let you. You know what I mean? Take your time and go down the banks and wherever you want to be. Just like the big motor is just to get you out to the lake. Yeah. But you ain't gonna use that once you start fishing.
So you can't even hit.
Nah. I mean, it's too fast. It's gonna be too much power for you to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
for you to really fish and take your time. Sometimes you got to slow fish. Sometimes you got to sit that bait in the water and just let it sit there and then pick it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what is a good time to come out here fishing?
I mean, morning time. I always say morning times and nights. You got good fishing at night. Now, I tell anybody, being on the boat at night is dangerous. That's dangerous. I mean,
early morning.
Early morning, yeah, so you can see what you're doing. Definitely.
So you heard that from a professional. Don't come out here no nighttime.
No, I mean you can, as long as you got lights and everything. You got somebody with you. But coming out here by yourself at nighttime, man, pitch dark out here, it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
You can't see nothing. Ain't no lights or nothing.
You gotta have a light. You gotta have a light on your head. Gotta have all that. So you know.
There you go.
Yeah. So you know, hey, it's dangerous. Pretty much what it is, man. I just
So you ain't have to hold no button, you just sling it out there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I hit the release button, but I stop it with my finger when I throw it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my hook.
Word. So now y'all see what we're doing now. We out here, this the quiet time.
You gonna pick up a rod?
Shit, I throw that mother. I've been out small, hit everybody over here, but we all be fishing.
I mean, let me see what I got here.
Fishing.
I think I got a face on here. Huh?
Well, I thought you had something on there
nah,
for a second, but I thought you were leaning a little bit.
Got nothing, boss. Not yet.
Yeah.
You get something, though.
So what's the average time that you think it takes to grab your first fish?
Well, I mean, with electronics, it makes it kind of easy. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on, y'all come. Man, look, I don't know if y'all want to come up and get it, but this man got a whole computer telling what's going on right now. I ain't see that. Break this down to the people, let them know what this is right
This is a Garmin. And what this does is, it tells you the depth, it tells you the water temperature, and pretty much it tells you what's on, you know what I mean, like what's on bottom or what's on fish. So you see these moving right here? Them fish moving.
Yeah.
Them fish moving right there. Those are fish moving in the water, so you actually can see them in a 3D view. You know what I mean? It's tied to my trolling motor. So whichever way my trolling motor points, it tells me what's in the area or what's the depth or what's the water temperature. So right now we're in 45.6, 44.6 for the water. But the water temperature is 61.39 degrees. You see what I'm saying? 60 degrees is a good. You know, it's a good.
So what's a good idea temperature then?
64 for me.
So 4 more degrees, you good?
Yeah, we're just gonna warm up to that day. That's why we get out there early.
So when they get hot, they get hot.
You know what I mean? Or sometimes they swim around the bank. You know what I mean?
Where it's cooler.
Yeah, where it's cooler. You know what I mean? All depends, like I say, on the type of weather condition you have. If you come outside and it's 30 and 40 degrees, you won't catch me out here. Yeah, I mean, no. But yeah, it's too cold. You know, and then sometimes, like, I mean, the Bassmaster Pros and MLF and all that type of stuff, and FNW, like, they fishing in conditions. So, like, if I want to take it there myself, I have to learn how to find them and fishing in conditions. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. It's pretty much something easy, man. And, you know, that's all we do. Sit out here, everybody on their own boat, just having a good time. Good time.
What's your farthest point you done been out on the lake, man?
I guess I would say, yeah, come on. I guess I'd say Clark Hill. Clark Hill is my farthest that I done been on a boat. As far as like, Clark Hill is at the bottom. You know what I mean? So it's about an hour. Well, from here it's about 2 hours away.
So what part of Georgia is it in? Is that near Lake Lanier?
Well, it's kind of, well, no, it ain't near Lake Lanier, but it's kind of like, it's crazy how that lake made, because half of the lake is South Carolina and the other half is Georgia.
Okay, so it's off of Lake Hartwell?
Yeah. Well, no, it's off of Russell. Pretty much, yeah. Okay. It's on down in the country.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Word. So I know you been talked about Lake Hartwell. What about Lake Greenwood, man?
I love it.
You love it?
That's my lake.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it bigger than Hartwell?
No, Lake Greenwood ain't bigger than Hartwell. No, sir, not at all. But I mean, it's good fishing down there. It's a good environment. The water down there kind of get a little bit dirtier than what I would like. You know what I mean? But that's all lakes. When it rains, man.
So who has to clean this water?
I mean, it's self-clean. It's self-filter itself, pretty much.
What you mean by that?
I mean, the rain come in, you know what I mean? It washes all the mud and stuff into it. It turns the water like this. Like, what you think the water clarity is? Like, how far you think I can stick this down before you can't see the tip no more? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how much you got of clarity. Now, you go to Kiwi or Joe Cassie, well, I can stick this whole rod down and you be like, well, I see that clear day. You know what I mean? It's just better water conditions. You know what I mean? We got more
Kiwi
clay.
the cleanest?
I would say.
For real?
Kiwi and Joe Castle. Yeah, I would say them the cleanest lakes we got.
Word. And are they bigger than Hartwell?
That I don't honestly know. I don't know if Kiwi bigger than Hartwell.
So you don't know who the biggest lake in South Carolina, do you?
I would say Hartwell probably the biggest lake in South Carolina. Yeah, I would honestly say that. I mean, I done been to Joe Cassie. I done been to Kiwi. But, I mean, they all good-sized lakes, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Now, Greenwood's smaller than all of them. You know what I mean? But I would say for the stretch, yeah, Hartwell probably the biggest. Because you got to think Hartwell run all the way up to Clemson, you know what I mean, and come all the way down here. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, like, yeah, that's pretty far.
I ain't even realized, bro, we even had that many lakes.
Oh,
is there any smaller lakes out here that you like to go to?
Lake Secession.
Lake Secession.
Lake Secession is that's a smaller lake, man, and it's a pretty good lake. Real small though, and good.
What about Bowens?
Yeah, Lake Bowen. Yeah, Lake Bowen. Lake Bowen is a good lake also.
Okay.
I done been there, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I never caught a fish on Lake Bowen.
For real? It's hard.
No. You have to talk to Steve about that. Yeah, I never caught a fish.
I was gonna call Steve. Like, Steve might jump in the water, ain't it?
Nah.
Now you gotta go catch one for real. Man, with his bare hands to get one.
Definitely. Now y'all see some trip stuff out here, man. Fishing is like any other sport. Football, it got its drama.
What's the craziest thing you done seen out here?
Somebody fighting at the boat ramp over not hurrying up, arguing about hurry up and taking too long, and they just done got to fight. Yeah, it's crazy.
Scrapping.
Well, I mean, words, you know what I mean? You know, this is a different type of environment, so they get to pushing.
Man. they get to pushing and yelling, that's it.
They get to pushing and yelling and stuff like that and threatening and stuff.
Yeah.
You better go on, boy. You know what I mean? So,
man.
Yeah, it's funny, man. I laugh. I just sit back and trip because I'm like, man, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
so, man, while we right here, tell the people, like, why are we swimming close to the shore? Is this called a shore? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say, I know it's a lake, might be different terminology. I ain't want to say nothing wrong.
No, you're all right, bro. So definitely, like, right now, while I'm swimming close to the shore, I'm trying to fish all laydowns. It's early in the morning. You know what I mean? Like I say,
what's laydowns?
Laydowns is trees that's in the water. You know what I mean? Okay. Limbs that's falling and all that type stuff. Bass like to get up next to those. You know what I mean? And sit there and chill and relax. So.
And is it because it's cooler?
Well, in a way, but also, a lot of bait fish and, species and crickets and stuff be jumping in the water and stuff. So they can sit there and chill and feel protected besides something, but also eat too. So I'm trying to let them eat.
So fish smart like that. They're like, yeah, you ain't finna get me today.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm finna go eat before I get ate. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I want to do. I just want to fish laydowns right now. You know what I mean? And plus, like I told you, they supposed to be bedding. So when I say bedding, that means that for some reason in the animal kingdom, the females are always the biggest, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being honest. So just like how the female lions, you know what I mean, lioneers, they do all the work, you know what I mean, and how the babies and cubs and hunt, and then the big dog come in and protect if they can't get it down. Well, it's the same thing with a fish pretty much.
Yeah.
You got big females that come in to lay eggs, so it's the fish job, which DNR taught me this, you know what I mean? So it's the fish job, the male fish, to protect the eggs. So pretty much what you want to say, when I say bed and fish, right, let me put some explanation to that. So if I catch a fish right now and his tail is red and beat up, look like it's blood dripping from it, right? It's because they've been moving rocks out the way for them eggs. You know what I mean? So they take their tail to lay their eggs, and they take their tail and they sweep rocks and debris out the way to lay the eggs. So once she lay the eggs, that's who I'm trying to catch, the big one, the mama. You know what I mean? Because she's laying the eggs and it's that time of the year. But once that happens, the male fish come in and they protect. You know what I mean? So when I say protect, if I throw in and they see it, they're going to grab it. So it's a double win for me. Either I get the male or I get the female.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do.
So fish be on it.
Fish be on it.
You got to take me before you take them.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I mean? They protecting they. It's just, I mean, like, it's
just like this real life.
Real life.
Real life.
It. They protect. And now, when they're not spawning and they just moving and stuff, it's a whole different other situation. Yeah. You actually, like I said, it's like a hunt. That's all it is. It's a hunt. Now, honestly, this is the difference between me and a lot of other fishermen. I don't use real bait. I use all artificial, fake plastic.
Why is that?
I mean, number one, I don't like my hands stink. I'm being honest with you, man. I don't want that I'm scared to touch a worm or any of that. No, I bait the hook, I touch worms and all that, but I gotta wipe it like
bro said he gonna go fishing, but he ain't getting dirty like that now. Come on.
Dirty like that now, but I mean,
if you was to use live bait, what would you use?
For a bass, I mean, you use minnows, you can use worms, you can use herring, You can use all that type stuff. But if you use a herring now, you may catch a striper bass. See, it's different species of bass. You got to know which one.
What's a striper bass? Is that a bad bass? That ain't
no. That's a good bass. You know what I mean? They get real big. They grow to 21 to 28 to 32 inches long. Even some bigger, 30 and 40 to 50 pounds bass. You know what I mean? And pretty much a striper bass, I would say striper bass is like a saltwater bass. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you because it take a lot of oxygen for them to survive. You know what I mean? But they be in every lake. So you'll get people that come out here. If you ever came out here and you seen somebody with rods hanging off the back of their boat and they just slowly moving through the water, that mean they trolling. And what they done is they done took live bait and hooked it up to several different rods and threw it out there on a sinker, and it's at the bottom, and that fish that they put on there is just floating through the water like that right there. And what they doing, they just trolling around. So if they just so happen to troll past a striper and he see it, he gonna hit it. The thing he gotta do is reach back there and grab the rod. But that's the thing with live bait. See, live bait, you can come out here, throw it in the water and sit and wait for that bobber to go down or wait for a reaction. With plastic, you got to constantly move it. You got to make it look real. Yeah. So that's what makes it more like, what did I say? Well, how can I say it? That's what makes it more like a, like finessing. You know what I mean? I'm constantly finessing this, making it move to make a real reaction in the water for them to hit it. You see what I'm saying? So it's harder. So, you know, I laugh at people because they come out here, they be like, oh, boy, you ain't catching nothing, boy, you catching them dinks. I'm like, come out here with me, bro, you know what I mean? Come out here and show me how to do it. They'll come out here and don't catch a damn thing. You know what I mean? And they looking like, man, this harder than a pond. Yeah, it's totally different, bro. Different. Like, it's different. These fish got how much room to move, you know what I mean? If they don't like it here, they gonna go over there, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, it's different than throwing in a circle.
So do you move, like, you don't feel nothing in this area, you move certain areas, you just literally stay in the same area all the time?
Like how I done fished this right here?
Yeah.
If it was me, I've been already gone. If y'all wasn't here. So I've been already gone to another spot.
You don't play around?
No. I try to, like I say, I watch a lot of, like, seriously, I go home and I ain't watching no love and hip hop, I ain't watching no rap. I'm watching fishing shows on YouTube, you know what I mean? What they throwing, what type of year and stuff like that. And I usually see pros, they'll pull up to a spot, they'll use their electronics, you know what I mean? They'll see what's going on. They'll fish it maybe 15, 20 minutes and they're gone. You know what I mean? They keep moving. So, I mean, it's the same thing for me. If I'm doing the same thing they doing, I got to keep moving as well. So I got to find the fish. You know
so how many hours you spend on the lake a day?
Usually get here about 7 in the morning. I leave about 12, 1. You know what I mean? And that's about it. So
okay.
I don't spend that much time. I still got a family, so.
Yeah.
Old lady, hey, I'm glad she let me come fishing like this, but I know when it comes about 12, 1 o'clock, it's time to go.
Get the calling where we at.
Yeah, it's time to go. Unless she out here with me now. She out here with me, she don't care.
So she like to fish too?
I think she just like water. You know what I mean? It ain't so much about her fishing. I mean, she'll let me, you know, when they come, I'll throw a, oh man, I just had a hit right now. So when what y'all just seen right there was a weight. So the fish pretty much came up to the top to hit whatever that was on top or, you know what I mean, any of that. So when you see that,
throw it in a direction?
Yeah, throwing that direction. You know what I mean? So that's what you call top water. So you say, oh, they on top water. So for a top water, you know what I mean, I would throw a crankbait or a fluke. You see what I'm saying? Something like that.
What? So you ever had one pull you in the water?
Huh?
You ever had one pull you in the water?
No. Never.
You never had one like, oh, but you about fell by gravity?
Well, on my mistake, trying to bend down to get them out the water, I almost fell in.
Oh, man.
I had to catch myself. Yeah. But I mean, no. And even with boat safety, you know, it's a kill switch on it. So when you out here and you got your life vest on, you hook that kill switch to you. So if anything happen, you hit a bump and you come out that boat, that kill switch gonna pull with you. So it automatically cuts the boat off. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of safety procedures out here for everybody to be safe, man. It's fun, it's relaxing, and it's just time away from everything else.
The whole world.
Yeah, it's time away from
quiet out here.
Yeah, it ain't nothing out here. So, you know, good time, though. Good time.
Oh, but I thought you had something there, but I got quiet, but I was looking at it, but I thought I heard something.
I'm about to crank up, and we about to go to the other end.
So let's make it happen then, man. Let's get to it.
Let's go. Get this.
Uh-oh, yeah, you done got something. You done got
here
something.
We go. A bag.
You done got something.
There we go. And he fighting.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Let's bring him on in.
There we go. Oh, boy, you smacked me in the face.
So this is what we call a spotted bass, y'all.
Hey.
You know what I mean? It ain't a large mouth, it's a spotted bass, but look at the perfect hook set. You know what I mean? Right at the top of his mouth.
Smack me.
So you good. No, you ain't gonna smack me. This is what I love to do, man.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So, man, before we get up out of here today, man, I always ask people to do a little minute of motivation, man. So if you don't mind, man, drop a little jewels for the people out here. Might be a young fisherman want to get on and talk to you, man. Drop some jewels for them right quick for them, big dog.
All right. Minute of motivation, let me say. Just do it, man. You know what I mean? Like, if it's something that you want to do, it's something you love, don't be embarrassed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people may look at me and be like, Tiras a fisherman. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like doing it. This is what I love to do. So, and also, I was also taught that, you know, you can give a man a fish, you know what I mean, and he'll eat for that day. But if you teach him how to fish, he'll not only eat, but he'll feed his family as well. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of benefits in this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my minute of motivation is just pretty much, you know what I mean, do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? You live in America. Be free.
Be free.
You know what I mean? And that's it, bro.
That's it. See, y'all heard what he said, man. Don't be afraid, man. Do what you want to do and be free.
That's it.
We out here in America. And if you in any other country, man, come over here with us, man. You be free, too.
Thanks, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Free, too.
So, man, but y'all
If I want to be a fisherman, I want to. If I want to be a firefighter tomorrow and quit fishing, I'm going to go be a firefighter. It's my choice.
Hey,
like,
well,
yeah.
telling you, but that's the American way.
That's the American
You're
way.
going to find something quick.
Yeah, as long as you follow the rules and regulations of America, you ain't got no problem.
You ain't got no problem,
You
man.
go against some rules, but they got a place for you. Bye.
Oh, man, listen, I ain't trying to go see it myself, man. I'm trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah, me too, bro. I don't do none of that.
Nah. Find you with me, dog.
Hey, just go find me on countryrodsapparel.com, or you can Google me also if you can't find countryrods.com, or go to the website countryrodsapparel.com. Tiras Sullivan on Facebook, Country Rods Apparel on Instagram, Facebook. We out there. Definitely.
Sir. You heard what he said, man. You can find me on Facebook, Keeping It Real on the Come Up, and Mel Lloyd. Instagram, Keeping It Real on the Come Up, and Comeup Radio Station on both Facebook and IG. And like I said, man, y'all been tuned in with us today, man. Y'all take it easy. Stay tuned. Peace.
Just got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, I'm who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up.